Francis McGrath, who was city manager at the time, deserves a lot of credit because his fingerprints are on both organizations. And when you think about forming two organizations, one to address the business needs of the community, one to address the social needs of the community, they both do outstanding work in those two areas for 50 years. That's a great story.
When I think about the WBDC, the first thing I think about is the enormous impact it's had on the community. It started out as some leaders at the Chamber of Commerce thinking about ways to have economic development and an increased tax base in the city. And they went about starting parks, industrial parks, all across the city and the community. And then in the middle period, there was a time when the WBDC transformed from being really just a facilitator to a developer, and they developed the biotech park.
I think most successful cities enjoy this public-private partnership, and I think the Worcester area did it particularly well. Always had. I think there was a mutual respect, mutual trust, and together the city and the WBDC, the Chamber, and so many other organizations working together in the spirit of cooperation and collaboration. The results are really astounding.
The WBDC, with its contacts in the community, its board structure, its focus, and its reputation and accomplishments have really made it credible not only to the private sector but also to the political sector.
The WBDC has had a huge impact. We're in the theater district, the heart of Worcester now, right? And the genesis of all this new development. We wouldn't be here as a theater without WBDC. They made that project happen.
In many ways, the downtown was the hardest part of the equation, the third leg of the stool, if you will. But I think the decision to go downtown was the right decision. Thankfully, we had an opportunity to work on the Hanover Theater for the Performing Arts, which was really our first major impact in the downtown. And then obviously the Telegram and Gazette building has taken that to the next level. And I think not only the theater district is going to take off, but the entire downtown is looking at a period of good growth.
I think the role that the WBDC can play in the future of the city is extraordinary. It's already had a great impact, but I think it's just beginning. It's in its embryonic stages, and it's going to get nothing but better in the next 50 years.
It is exciting to see just how far the community has come, to see the impact now that WBDC has had in the downtown area as it sort of refocused its strategy over the last dozen years or so. And it is exciting, and I'm sure the city continues to have, and the region continues to have, a very promising future because of WBDC.
People come into hard times, but we always know that we have a group like WCAC and the people that work there and volunteer there to always be there for the people that need help the most.
I think about part of any great community is you need organizations that are going to be helping those less fortunate. So you want to have a great place to raise your family, good jobs, good schools, but in any community there's going to be those people that need a little bit of extra help. And I think the WCAC provides that. For instance, the Head Start program, many years ago I was part of the Head Start program here in the community. So I know, for example, that one program has been going on since the early 1960s and is still strong today in this community.
Head Start and WCAC and all the other programs WCAC offers are, they're all about helping people that want help. If it wasn't for Head Start, I couldn't have gone to school, I couldn't have got my electrical license. We're in a good position today to own a home and have 6 kids and be happy and be in a good position because of their help.
Well, WCAC is a terrific organization. I know the people very well. I have a great deal of respect for them. They are all about helping our young people in Worcester and bringing them to us, and without them I don't think we know where to begin. So they really are terrific and do a great job for our community.
WCAC provided me with the skills that I needed to obtain a full-time job, along with teaching me the soft skills I needed to maintain a professional career path.
Well, after college I was having a hard time finding employment. My mom was the one who kind of pointed me in the direction of the WCAC. They were really instrumental in getting me a job, and I think they saw the potential that I had. They suggested that I apply at Imperial Distributors.
To the extent that we have young people that want to work and they're looking for jobs with good companies that will support them, WCAC is in the right place to create that communication, that linkage between the company and the community and the young people. So it works beautifully.
People like me and some of the other little old people that want to stay in their own homes, it really is a struggle. Without that fuel assistance and the help that they give you, I don't think you could survive the winter, really. With the price of the oil and all that stuff, it would have been hard, because you're on a fixed income, if you know what that means.
It just, people who need some helping hand, Worcester Community Action Council is there for them. Jill DeGillis is there for them, and all the workers. So it's so important that we have that organization here in the city of Worcester.
It's hard to believe that both organizations have been in existence for 50 years, but they're very much a part of the city. I can't imagine taking on a big economic development project without sitting down with the people at WBDC. It just, they are partners with the city, with the federal government, the state government, in getting things done. And with the Worcester Community Action Council, they're all about trying to help people get out of poverty, help people, not have to rely on public assistance, to be able to, have a productive and job that will pay a livable wage. They're about giving people hope. They're about opportunity. I'm proud of both of these organizations, and we need them both. I'm confident they'll be there for another 50 years.